Sorry, just trying to clear the room of the stink from that Steelers game. Cripes, my porcelain throne smells like ice cream compared to this shit. Yep, the Pats stunk it out in the rain over Thanksgiving weekend. A real after-turkey if you know what I mean. And now we're stuck at 7-5 and our playoff hopes are barely alive. Nah, kid, if the Purple Birds and Satan Squad and maybe the Miami Fish all eat a bag of December dicks, then the Pats are a shoo-in. You see, that's exactly the kind of garbage I don't want to hear. Anything about any other teams, and neither should you. Okay, but you're gonna miss my story about how Satan Manning makes the Colts spend the night before games in his Dutch oven. The 2008 Patriots have been on the crap end of enough ass whoopings and last-second losses for 1 year, let alone 1 decade, thank you very little. At this point, they are what they are, which is pretty good, but the only way they sniff the sweet smell of playoffs is by winning out. I'm talking get their 53-man head out of their ass, dispense with the amateur hour screw-ups, knock off the stupid penalties, and run the table. Finish strong, 4 straight, go out on top. I don't think your mom would have it any other way but on top. Up next is Mission 8-5 in Seattle. And the Seahawks have been, well, to say the least, a little disappointing this year. Calling Mike Holmgren's Seattle Swan Song disappointing is as obvious as that 4 Christmas movies sucking. And by the way, did Vince Vaughn eat Vince Vaughn? It's not like they're a bad team or nothing. They're just having, one of those seasons. You think losing Super Bowl 42 in an ALCS are rough? Try losing 101 baseball games and your basketball team to Oklahoma. The city of Seattle has run out of sports dicks to get punched in. Now keep your eyes open and your head screwed on straight, Pats people, because the Seahawks are not going to let us cakewalk. No way. They are not going to roll over for us. No, they're not your mom. That's for sure. That's 2. And seeing as we're in must-win mode from this point forward, I now present to you Fitzy's 4 fucking simple rules for winning this week. Number 1, no letting Deion Branch get his revenge game against his former team. Revenge for what? Letting the guy star at wide receiver on a team he won 2 Super Bowl rings on, then refusing to pay him $1 bazillion so he could blow out his knee? Number 2, no letting the pride of BC, Maddie Hasselbeck, aka Elizabeth Hasselbeck's brother-in-law, play the part of spoiler on our season. I know the guy's got a competitive side and all, but the Hawks are going nowhere this season. Can't he just be like your mom and take one for the region? Number 3, no letting Mosi Tutupu's talented kid at linebacker stick it to his father's former team. Hey, now screw you, low for Tutupu. And finally, number 4, no losing. Shouldn't that be a rule every week? I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud, whatever. Play your game, Pats. Protect the White Castle. Diagnose the dropsies. Forget the fucking fumbleitis, and you can do this. Then we'll be 8-5, and we're still postseason alive. Yeah, kick ass and leave them sleepless in Seattle. Otherwise, I'll be sleepless at Sully's, which closes at like 1 a.m. Then I have to sleep on the floor with all the peanut shells and the hookers. So just win, all right? Come on, Pats. Just get us to 10-5 so we got a shot at the playoffs come the last week of the season. Whatever you do, don't turn me into the Grinch who shit on Christmas, all right? Till we meet again, this is Paul Fitzy Fitzgerald of TownieNews.com saying, let's go, Pats! In Seattle, well, not that your city or your season needs it, but for hosting Grey's Anatomy alone, yeah, you kind of got to go fuck yourself.